21.
Try!
Hey, Dab Masters. I was actually supposed to upload yesterday or the day before, but some difficulties with the videos have resulted in me uploading today. So today we're playing a different game called F1 2016. So there's 15 rounds. You guys can decide the final 4 races where we are going to be, but the first 11 I'm following a certain schedule. And then Manor Racing, out of all these teams, is the only one that's still there. Most of these teams also have new names, though. So we are going to choose Rio Haryanto. And then for the first race, if you didn't know, is Austria. So I will see you at the end of qualifying. Okay, so we finished qualifying. I'm not sure why it's so easy on the Red Bull Ring, which is this great. But all 3 of our laps were good enough to put us into first place. So yeah, but in the actual race, it'll be much harder. So we are doing a 25% race with medium AI, damage is full, and safety car is on. So we want to start this race with some soft tires,
Pole
and then
position.
we'll switch to
Let's
the
go
ultra
for the
soft.
win.
Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on the volume, so I was really confused why I didn't hear any announcements from our coach. So these tracks, they actually do a really good job of replicating them. And this game was like made 4 years ago. It's pretty fun. So my goal with the soft tires is I'm in first place, right? So it's pretty hard to catch up to first. And soft tires, they don't have them as much grip as ultra softs, which is what the best tires are in this race that you can use. Well, they're the best tires in the game, but I hope their next update to this game is where they make rain, because they don't have rain in this game, and they don't have any rain tires. But if they were to add that, it would be so much better. I mean, it would be better. And yeah, that would actually be pretty fun, just seeing cars drift in the middle of the road, you know? But no, first lap, we are still in first place. We're gonna pit a bit late, so the thing about this tactic is I did it earlier in a recording that got messed up by iMovie.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Okay, that's like 5 seconds slower than my best lap in qualifying. So a thing about this game is that, well, no. Oh yeah, so the problem with this tactic is that it will put me at like 6th or 7th. Really, I'd only be in 4th, but I have to chase down multiple people on ultra soft tires. The thing about this tactic is, when I get the ultra soft tires, everyone else is already going to be on these terrible tires, the soft ones, right? So it will be much easier for me to catch up to them, because I have much better tires. I mean, you could say that about right here, because I have the worst tires. And some people also are wearing softs right now, but not that many. So I just have to defend my position until I pit stop. So yeah, I think we're on pace to get like a 121. Final 2 turns. I like this track because it doesn't have that much turns. The first turn, it really like hurt my soul because I couldn't do it very well. But no.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Nah, yeah, I knew someone was going to steal our fastest lap. But, okay, we got DRS. DRS is like, when you brake, apparently you get energy, you know? And then the DRS boosts that energy. Sometimes you're not allowed to use it. Sometimes you're just unable. Like, I don't think I'm allowed to use it if I'm in first place. We got a pretty good lead. Yeah, it should have let me use DRS there, but it didn't. So, just gotta maintain this position. And there's another F1 game called F1 22. Well, if there's any other racing game, this is probably the best one out there. Even though it's like 4 years old, it's my favorite racing game on mobile. Like, it's not that close. There's a game called Monoposto that is like, it has wet races and stuff. But the controls are really wonky and stuff, so I don't like that one as much. But this game is really fun. No one's heading into the pits yet. Still got the same order. It's me, Hamilton, Rosberg.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Oh, we're actually doing pretty good. Of course, Hulkenberg has to steal my record. The one problem is this game doesn't have as much customization, and it doesn't get updates. That's the problem. Well, no, I just wish they added rain in like the ability to change the drivers or teams, or no, or just add like a career mode or something. Editing the cars would be cool, but I'd prefer a career mode and rain over editing. But I doubt an update's coming. I think they're done with this game. They released a F1 2020 and F1 Mobile, which is basically, it's free, but the thing is, it's a much worse game. Like, there's no long races. They're all like short. It's like the typical mobile game. Like, comparing, like, some series have like a mobile and a pay game. On mobile, the mobile one usually requires internet, which doesn't make sense why it's called mobile, but you know what, we're not going to question. Ricardo's pitting already. Oh dang it, he got the fastest lap. Wait a minute. Sometimes it might tell me to pit on the final lap of the race. Doing that might actually give me the win. Because he got the fastest lap, right? So I might try that. It might terribly backfire as well, though, so I don't know. But if that's the case, then I'll probably do that like every lap. We're pushing our lead. Looks like Rosberg got passed by Raikkonen. You guys can tell by looking in the top left. Because Raikkonen is third place, not Rosberg. But we are in P1, and then in the top left there's the camera. On the straight I can show you guys all the cameras, and then it also tells you your pace, and DRS speed, what's your fastest lap, your position. On the center top it tells you how fast and where the other cars are. And then at the bottom you can see a number on the steering wheel that just tells you how fast, what gear you're in, which basically shows how fast you are. And Hamilton has taken over. This is not good, particularly. But we have a chance at catching him. Might have spoke too soon. No, never mind. We might catch him right here.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Dang, I got a warning there. Okay, I got DRS. This is my chance. I have to push. Dang it. No. I think I get DRS again, though, on this lap. Well, on this next. But we gotta stay behind Hamilton. Don't want him to pull away, because then we've pretty much lost the race, you know. So we're still gonna pass him though, because he's gonna have to pit earlier. He has much better tires. But the thing is about those tires is they require you pitting earlier. Okay, here we go. That was a voice crack. Here's our second. Nah, just gotta stay. Let's go to pretty big lead. Or if he keeps on swerving like that, we might have a chance. 0.6 seconds behind. Do not want to get a corner cutting penalty. We're kind of screwed if I do that. Oh, we're closing in. But the thing is, on this turn, he's gonna pull right away. Never mind, we got a really good... Hey, here's our chance. And boom, we overtook Hamilton. That was huge, because now we're back in first with worse tires than Hamilton. And he's going to have to pit in around 2 laps, I think. Because I'm not sure why. He always pits really late. I guess he can do what he wants to do.
Okay, we're starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away.
Nothing basically says that means that you're going to pit in around 2 laps or something. In a few laps. So, it usually, if you're using softs, it will appear on that. So, we are safe until lap 11, basically. So, we pit at the end. We actually got a pretty good play on Hamilton there. I think he just turned really slow. Oh, Alonso got a 115. But the thing is, like, he's way back there. It's like 30 seconds behind me. Oh, that means he's probably pit really early. It's not a bad tech. Oh, yeah. What he does is he always pits early and then switches. I mean, no, that's not an early pit. What am I talking about? If I were to start with the Ultra Softs, I would pit at the end of this lap, which would put me around like 6th or 7th, which, I mean, no, more like 10th, but it's not a great position, so, yeah. But this tactic almost always works. The last time I did this, I was in first, but never really got past. Okay, Hamilton.
There are 10 laps to go.
Okay, 2 people went into the pits. Yeah, Hamilton and, no, we just got a stretcher lead, so Vettel and Rosberg are coming here. But the thing is, Hamilton and Raikkonen, they're switching onto the soft tires. So, we are good. Perez is 25 seconds behind us. Don't think it's pit yet, but oh well. I can't really see how far they are behind us. I can only really see the people around us. But I can estimate because it always shows who got the fastest lap. So this, you have 15 rounds. First 11 rounds, I'm copying the F1 schedule. Final 4 rounds, you guys get to decide what race tracks you guys get to see me race on. So I'll just leave a list of all the tracks and what they look like, I don't know. And then you guys, I guess, can decide which ones you want. I mean, chances are if you pick something, I'll probably have to do it. Unless it is something... Oh, Vettel pit as well. Boom. Look, we got a 20-something second lead already. Oh, looks like Rosberg pitted, so Ricardo is going to come in second. He's more like 7th, honestly, right now. But he's currently in second. Oh, Perez moved up to 3rd. So I bet Hamilton is probably around 4th or 5th. And he's the main person we gotta watch out for. Don't want to get passed by him. It's usually really hard to get past him, but we got pretty lucky. I mean, I'm not sure why. But, yeah. But no one near us, that's pretty good. So we're gonna pit next lap, not this one, but next. Once it told me to pit at the end of the race, so I had to go onto the side to avoid pitting. And I didn't have to, but I just decided to, and I almost lost because I did that. 122. Yeah, our lap times are definitely slowing down. I think our lap times will increase though when we have the Ultra Softs. I think that's the rest of the pack. Well, we might stay in first, though, when we pit. Never mind, Ricardo is right there. How did he...
Be careful on those tyres. We're seeing some significant signs of wear now. Your pit window is now open.
How on earth is Ricardo so close? Don't understand. He already pit. No, I know he has to pit twice with what he's doing. I think he like broke a wing or something. But because he never ends up winning. But what? How? I'm just so confused. It's 4 seconds behind. Perez is a long way.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Okay, so going into the pits, we're in first place. Yeah, oh, Ricardo's pitting as well. Okay, yeah, we're switching to softs. Aerodynamics, I don't really care. This green bar stops moving at the end really slowly. So, hopefully, we want a 21-second box. We are still in first place. This is rare.
Go, go, go.
Okay, we're in second. That makes sense. Uh-oh, Ricardo is
Okay,
right
you only
behind
have to
us.
stop once now. One stop left.
We're not stopping. The rest of the pack, they're here. Okay, we're second. We just got to catch up to Vettel. So, yeah. Looks like Rosberg got past Hamilton. 6 seconds in 7 laps. Can definitely do that. One. Because he has much slower tires. Like, look how fast we're pulling away from everyone. So, should be pretty simple passing him. Be pretty sad if he ends up winning, because yeah, it's already 4 second gap. We got pretty lucky. We exited right at the rush. Ricardo got a bit unlucky because he was chasing us and got sent all the way back to the pack. How many seconds?
6 laps to go.
Okay, we got 3 seconds with 6 laps. So if we make up half a second per lap, we should have a very close... I mean, we're probably going to pass him in a few laps. Yeah. So 1 second gap now. See, this is the good thing about the strategy. Problem is pitting late, like sometimes it can affect you like this. But the thing is, you're just so much faster than everyone else. The strategy doesn't work that well if you're not in first. Or, well, you have to be near the top in order to use this strategy. And Vettel is gone. So already in first place, we made up 6 seconds in around 2 laps. This should be the fastest lap of the race. For me, at least. Probably not for the others, but if we can get the fastest lap of the race, that'll be pretty cool. And it doesn't really mean anything. And there's assists in this game, so if you're wondering what assists I have on...
5 laps till the end.
Is I have steering assist on low and brake assist on high, as you can see, because I haven't pressed the brake button, which is on the right. This is what it looks like. Oh wait, I pressed it, but it didn't react. Oh well. I guess I can show you on this turn. See if you saw there. Dang it. Okay, Hamilton's ahead of Rosberg now. It's leagues ahead. And Vettel is about to be passed. I think Vettel's early pit is affecting him because he has pretty bad condition tires right now. But this strategy, I think this only works in 1-shot qualifying. Don't think you're able to do this in 3-shot qualifying. Well, you can, but you just have to race on the starting tires. So it's kind of annoying. But Yeah. Okay, this might be our fastest lap.
4 laps remaining.
That was almost the fastest lap of the race, 1:15. Okay, we're going much slower now that Vettel's not here. I'm not sure why. Maybe slipstream or something. Slipstream is when you stand up, you go back behind someone, you go faster. Then you pull up the slipstream, and then you go in front of them. And it usually takes multiple, like, turns and laps. But, yeah. I guess if you want to see me sad for the extra races, you should pick pick Azerbaijan or Monaco. If I learn how to make polls on YouTube, I guess I will. So, yeah. Well, I think that's our teammate that we're about to lap. Yes, it is. Pretty sweet. I mean, no, it's kind of sad that our teammate is about to get lapped by us.
Okay, we're starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away.
Okay, that's not the best. Is that Carlos Sainz? No, I forgot. He's not in McLaren this time. Palmer, goodbye. Oh, Palmer's also on the Ultra Sauce. Come on, what is he doing? He's breaking my tires. It's kind of rude. There should have been a blue flag, which means let the faster cars pass. Because he was in dead last, right? Now we just gotta get our teammate. The nice thing about passing Palmer is he slowed down a ton. And now he is a shield. Oh no, never mind. He's gone past by Vettel and Hamilton. But what I was trying to say was that he could have shielded Vettel and Hamilton from passing me. But I think I did all the work to help them easily pass him. This is going to be one of our slower lap times for these tires. I mean, all laps on these tires have been faster than any lap. That's the one lap that's slower on. So 4, okay. We got 2 laps remaining to maintain second. How is Hamilton? Oh no, actually, that might be Palmer still behind me, because I forgot. Palmer is a lap behind, so. Sorry, teammate.
Okay, watch the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
That would have been so sad if I got a penalty for hitting him. Okay. A third player to bite the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ricardo had a chance in this race, but the problem is I kind of messed him up. He should have pitted a lap after me, because he would have been in first place. But the thing is, because I was there, I think he got caught up by the rush. Vettel and Hamilton are having trouble with Virulent. Okay, they both got him, but slowed him down a bit. We've got 2 laps in a row that are slower, so got 4 good laps on this Ultra Sauce.
Be careful on those tyres. We're seeing some significant signs of wear now. Your pit window is now open.
Okay, so looks like Vettel is right behind us. We just gotta hold him off for a bit. And we will get our first place. Okay. 45 seconds. And this button nerd is bullying me. Okay, 1.6 seconds. Got a pretty decent lead. Here we go, the final 2 turns. Okay, yes, it didn't force us into the pit stop. Final turn, we are going to get the win in the first Grand Prix.
Great drive, great drive. We're really...
And boom. Okay. Yeah, so we're number 1. We're second in points. Mercedes did pretty good. So we got a pretty good grid. Here is the standing. So last place, Verline, second, then Palmer, Button, Gutierrez, Bottas fell a huge amount. Ericsson, Sainz, Magnussen, Verstappen fell. Hulkenberg, Massa, Nasser, Kvyat, Alonso, Raikkonen fell quite a bit. Perez, Grosjean, Ricardo, Rosberg, Hamilton, Vettel, and us, Haryanto, at number 1. So I will see you in the next race.